Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again. You know, I told myself I had to make a video today, okay? It's just been a while, by my standards. But there's so many little things I want to talk about in terms of gaming right now that it just seemed kind of silly to make each topic into one individual video. So, in an attempt to make a sort of new series, I guess, we're just gonna ramble about various topics that I found interesting, and because I found them interesting, you'll probably find them interesting, right? Anyway, let's get on with the list. So Nintendo had a bit of a Wii conference there, another Nintendo Direct. They've been doing a lot of those lately, haven't they? This one was mainly about 3DS, and they announced some games. Devil Survivor Overclocked, which is already out in America for the 3DS and the DS for that matter, and Fire Emblem are going to be coming to Europe. Yeah, beauty. I don't know much about these games, and I'm pretty sure I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but hell, more RPGs or RPG type games for Europe, so go us. I'm looking forward to them. You know, it'll be cool to see how they turn out in that. Also, how do you pronounce this? Etrian Odyssey 4 got announced for localization by Atlas. It being Atlas means that Europe is kind of in the dust about it. So that's still in the cards whether or not we're going to get it. And now that I think about it, where's our release date for Code of Princess? I really want that game as well, damn it. Sega released their a new sort of heritage collection. I don't know if they really made any collection, but recently they've released Jet Set Radio, Sonic Adventure 2, and Nights into Dreams, the original. All digitally downloaded, all in lovely HD widescreen, and they're all amazing. I've got all three of them. The ports are perfect. They really are, you know. You just look at the absolutely fucking abomination that is the Dreamcast collection, which I've got on 360 and I've got on Steam. Don't know why I bought it twice, but because it's so shit. You just look at those lazy ass ports, and then you look at these and you're like, yeah, you're getting it now, Sega, you're getting it. Nights is probably my favourite one because, you know, it's got that sort of updated version that was released in the PS2 in Japan, and the original version, and it's just got the most extras, I feel, but they're all really good and I'm really happy. So good job, Sega, good job on that. So there's a couple of games that I've been playing recently that I just wanted to kind of throw out there and talk about. First one was this, Cursed Mountain for the Wii. Really good survival horror game. I was really surprised. I bought this like a year ago and I played it for about an hour and didn't actually go back to it, but I just saw it on my shelf and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play through that finally, and I just like sat with it and stuck with it, and it's really interesting. I mean, probably because it's proper survival horror, you know? It really does make me like reappreciate the genre all over again, mainly because we went so long without a proper survival horror game. We've had some really good ones like Alan Wake, Dead Space, and whether or not those are survival horrors is semi-debatable, at least in my eyes, but this one really was, you know? I also picked up in the Steam sale a little point-and-click game, Siberia. I really meant to devote a whole video to this game, because it kind of blew my... Do you know those games that you play that kind of teach you something, okay? And I'm not talking in terms of education, like when you play God of War, you learn about Greek mythology. I'm not talking about that. Something that teaches you something about yourself and life and that. That's kind of what Siberia did to me. And I feel like a bit of a dork because I'm pretty sure that wasn't the game's intention, I just picked up by myself. But yeah, Siberia, it fucked with my mind. If any of you get the chance to pick that up, it's on Steam. It was recently on sale, so I don't know if you got it. Definitely play it. It was a really good point and click. Lastly, I was playing, it's over here, halfway through this game, well, roughly halfway, I think, near massive cult. One of these games with a massive cult following, and god damn it, it's pretty fucking sweet. Okay, I was just playing it last night. It's supposed to be a hack and slash RPG. I went through a dungeon that was like sort of a Zelda ripoff. Then I went through a visual novel section, and then I went for a fucking survival horror section with fixed camera angles and everything. This game's all over the fucking place, okay? If you haven't played it, give it a fucking shot. You will not regret it. Just do it, damn it. Resident Evil 6. Holy crap. I played the demo and I thought it was no bad. I knew it was already People are kind of saying that it's ruining survival horror, but I'm just sort of thinking, didn't Resident Evil already ruin survival horror with Resident Evil 5? But yeah, I can't help but feel, I feel bad for thinking this, but I can't help but feel a little bit glad that this game is getting, like, panned so much universally, you know? The Metacritic user score right now is, like, lower than Mass Effect 3 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Those are considered two relatively, like, mega hated games on the internet, you know? And sure, they sell out the bucket, but I'm talking about people always bitching and moaning and saying that the developers were being shitty and all that. And Resident Evil 6 is definitely going in there, and I just hope, I'm trying to be optimistic here. I hope Capcom takes something from this. I really hope they realise that people just want cheap jump scares now. We don't want fucking action. We don't want a sudden sprint button. We just want Resident Evil, you know, and especially since they were recently talking about remaking Resident Evil 2. That could really rock if you made it like the remake of the original game on the GameCube, you know? Make it like that. That would be awesome. Resident Evil 2 is awesome. Yeah. I don't have Resident Evil 6, so I can't say much in that regard, but suffice to say I don't think I'll be getting it anytime soon. The demo for Silent Hill Book of Memories came out on the Vita. I liked it. Lastly, we got Professor Layton. The 5th game's coming out. Couple of weeks now. I'm excited. I actually tried recording during the week there a Professor Layton Rocks video, but I actually found myself bitching about the series more than I was talking about really liking it, because there are a lot of things about the Professor Layton games that make me angry, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I might do that video again, but for the time being, I'm kind of in a Professor Layton mood. I bought Lost Future. I downloaded it illegally first time, and now I finally own it physically. I've been playing that, and I'm looking forward to this 5th game, yada yada yada. I meant to do a video on Tokyo Game Show as well, but I kind of skipped it, but that friggin' crossover game with Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright has quickly become, like, probably my most anticipated game right now. Probably because we're still in the dark about whether or not we're actually gonna get it. And, you know, that kind of, like, just draws me to it. I'm like, you know, we're gonna get Ace Attorney 5, so I can just sort of be like, I can just relax until the game actually comes out. But with this game, we're not sure yet, so I'm just like, but yeah, suffice it to say, the game looked amazing, you know, the new gameplay that we were showed, and I really, really fucking want it. Yeah, totally. This is how much I want it, you know? I want it so much. Why is something knocking? Somebody's at the door. Someone was at the door, the dog would be barking. I don't know. Okay, so that's pretty much all the random little tidbits I wanted to discuss. I don't know if I'll make this into a new series or whatever, but like I said, I just really wanted to get a video out because I'm sad like that. I don't have anything to do. I got up at 8 o'clock this morning, which is super early for me for no reason, and now I'm bored and shit, and oh yeah, that's it. I need to find a job. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. So Nintendo Direct had a little conference that Nintendo Direct's a company, lol.